Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel, General Hospital Diaries. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. General Hospital reveals that Jack Brennan will bid a tense farewell to Valentin Cassadine, while Anna Devane confronts Jason Morgan. Carly Spencer will also receive urgent advice, so let's dive into what's ahead on the ABC soap. First, Brooklyn Quartermain will put Lois Cerullo through another round of questioning. Since Lois and Gloria Cerullo have always seemed to know more than Brooklyn initially thought about her baby, she'll demand to know if they're keeping any other secrets from her. Naturally, Lois won't admit that Giovanni Gio Palmieri is Brooklyn and Dante Falconeri's grown son. We'll see Lois continue to keep Brooklyn unaware of the life-changing news. Meanwhile, Harrison Chase will arrive to see Lulu Spencer, leading her to believe this is about offering protection following Valentin Cassadine's visit to Laura Collins. However, Chase will clarify that this visit isn't about Lulu's family, it's about his own. Chase was frustrated that Brooklyn had to learn her baby's gender from Lulu, and he now sees her as someone who shares too much information. Although Chase believes Dante deserves to know the truth about his child, he'll respect Brooklyn's wishes to keep it quiet, and he'll expect Lulu to do the same. While Chase firmly addresses Lulu, Sonny Corinthos will have a conversation with Laura. This should lead to a discussion about the Valentin situation before Laura poses an intriguing question. "My influence has never stopped you before, so what's changed, Sonny?" Laura asks in Thursday's preview video. Laura may be surprised at Sonny's calm demeanor considering he would have taken action against Valentin in the past. Of course, Sonny has his own way of handling things, having steered Brennan in a particular direction and ensuring Jason is prepared to step in if necessary. At GEH, Felicia Scorpio will believe Carly's recent poisoning incident should serve as a wake-up call. Since Carly's association with Brennan has put her in serious danger, Felicia will caution her to walk away before things escalate further. Other General Hospital spoilers suggest that Brennan will have some final words for Valentin down by the pier. After Brennan bids his old friend goodbye, tensions will rise, hinting at a potentially dire situation in Thursday's preview video. Will Brennan actually take drastic action against Valentin? Will Valentin face an uncertain fate, or could an unexpected twist change everything? Whatever unfolds, Anna will confront Jason during Thursday's episode, leading to a heated exchange. Jason will grab her arm to stop her from getting involved in the escalating conflict between Brennan and Valentin. That will set off Anna's temper, prompting her to demand that Jason let go of her immediately. However, Jason may reveal critical details and argue that Valentin has put himself in a vulnerable position. Valentin's choices have led him to this point, so Jason may make a grim prediction and urge Anna to stay out of the unfolding turmoil. The episode delivered a heart-wrenching farewell between Dr. Hamilton Brennan and Valentin Cassadine. After a series of escalating confrontations and misunderstandings, Brennan found himself cornered, leading to a tragic altercation that resulted in his untimely death. Valentin, now grappling with the weight of this unforeseen outcome, faces potential legal repercussions and the moral dilemma of his actions. This incident not only alters Valentin's trajectory, but also sends shockwaves through the Cassadine family and the broader Port Charles community. Simultaneously, Anna Devane's simmering tensions with Jason Morgan reached a boiling point. Convinced that Jason's recent decisions have endangered those she holds dear, Anna confronted him in a fiery exchange. Their heated argument underscored deep-seated grievances and differing philosophies on justice and loyalty. This confrontation not only strains their personal relationship, but also hints at larger conflicts looming on the horizon, potentially dividing alliances within Port Charles. General Hospital spoilers hint at some intense moments ahead. As the residents of Port Charles grapple with these tumultuous events, the ripple effects are poised to influence upcoming storylines. Valentin's predicament may usher in new power dynamics within the Cassadine Empire, while Anna and Jason's discord could lead to unforeseen alliances and rivalries. General Hospital spoilers suggest that Carly Spencer may face long-term challenges after being exposed to a dangerous toxin, making it difficult for her to fully regain her usual energy. Carly unknowingly consumed a tainted bottle of bubbly, and her recovery may not be as swift as hoped. Carly Spencer has always been a fighter, but her latest health crisis may be one of her toughest battles yet. General Hospital spoilers suggest that Carly's recent poisoning could leave her with long-term damage, altering her usual fiery personality and making her fight to reclaim her strength and independence. Carly appeared disoriented and weak when she awoke at the end of GH's March 18 episode. Unfortunately, Carly still doesn't seem to be back to herself in the March 19 preview video, where she looks unsettled as Jack Brennan steps away from her side. Brennan will be determined to seek justice for Carly and hold Valentin Cassadine accountable for what she's endured. However, Carly's ordeal may not be completely behind her if lingering effects from the exposure continue to take a toll on her well-being. Although the antidote prevented a dire outcome, that doesn't necessarily mean Carly will make a full and immediate recovery. Carly is known for her fiery personality and bold approach to life, but after this harrowing experience, she may not feel like her usual self, at least for a while. If Carly experiences further health setbacks in the aftermath, Brennan may carry even more guilt over the danger she faced. Brennan could find himself conflicted over whether he should stay by Carly's side to support her or distance himself to ensure she remains safe from any future threats. This traumatic event could also leave a lasting impact on Brennan, making it difficult for him to adjust to a potentially more vulnerable version of Carly. Brennan has always been drawn to Carly's strength and resilience, so it may be challenging if this situation diminishes her characteristic spunk, even temporarily. Ultimately, it could take some time before Carly fully recovers and regains her confidence. It will be compelling to see how Brennan and Carly's loved ones navigate this journey with her and provide the support she needs to heal. Carly's doctors may soon offer more insights into her prognosis, so stay tuned for any updates regarding her condition. Fans have been on the edge of their seats following the shocking revelation that Carly was poisoned. While the initial scare had everyone concerned about whether she would survive, the aftermath might be just as devastating. Poisoning isn't always a one-time event. The toxins can linger, causing neurological and physical symptoms that take months, or even years, to recover from. Carly's medical team, including Dr. Portia Robinson and Dr. T.J. Ashford, will likely warn her about the potential for long-term complications. These could include fatigue, weakness, cognitive issues, and mood swings, which would be completely uncharacteristic for the fierce and determined Carly. Carly has always been the kind of woman who thrives in chaos and takes charge in any situation. However, if her poisoning has left her with lingering effects, she may find it difficult to return to her old self. She could experience frustration over not being able to keep up with the fast pace of life in Port Charles, especially with the ongoing drama involving Sonny Corinthos, Nina Reeves, and Drew Kane. Jocelyn Jacks and Michael Corinthos will undoubtedly step up to support their mother, but Carly isn't one to easily accept help. Her struggle to maintain her independence might lead to emotional breakdowns or even reckless behavior, as she pushes herself too hard too soon. With Carly in a weakened state, those closest to her may need to adapt. Sonny, despite their rocky history, will likely be concerned about her well-being, and it could even soften some of the animosity between them. Meanwhile, Drew may feel torn between his responsibilities to Carly and his own battles, leading to potential tension in their relationship. Nan, on the other hand, might see this as an opportunity to gain the upper hand, especially if Carly's struggles make it difficult for her to maintain control over the Metro Court. If Carly's recovery proves to be long and challenging, Nina could swoop in and use the situation to her advantage, much to Carly's dismay. General Hospital has never shied away from showing characters evolve after major traumas. This poisoning storyline could be a way to shift Carly's character in a new direction. Will she come out of this ordeal stronger than ever, proving once again that nothing can keep her down, or will she be forced to accept that she may never be quite the same again? General Hospital spoilers indicate that Carly's next chapter could bring additional hurdles, making for an intriguing and emotional storyline ahead. In the episode of General Hospital, tensions escalated as Sonny Corinthos took decisive action against Valentin Cassadine, while Nina Reeves made a heartfelt gesture toward Willow Corinthos. General Hospital reveals that Sonny Corinthos took action regarding Valentin Cassadine, which led to Anna Devane's growing concerns. Meanwhile, Nina Reeves presented Willow Corinthos with a generous offer, setting the stage for an important decision. At GH, Willow updated Nina on Carly Spencer's recent health crisis, leaving Nina deeply concerned. Nina pointed out that this situation made it even more crucial to reconsider the timing of Willow's move-in with Drew Quartermain. Given how much the children had just gone through, Nina believed it might impact the custody situation if Willow relocated now. In an attempt to help, Nina offered to buy a house for Willow and the kids so they could have stability in the meantime. Willow agreed to think it over. Over at the Port Charles Grill, Ava Jerome had a tense discussion with her accountant about necessary budget cuts. To cut costs, Ava opted for a domestic beer on tap rather than a pricier drink, though she wasn't thrilled about it. Later, Nina met up with Ava to express optimism about Willow's situation and treated them both to an expensive drink to celebrate. Meanwhile, at Drew's place, Tracy Quartermain smugly discussed Martin Gray's legal troubles, but Drew remained unfazed, pointing out that he could easily hire another attorney. Tracy remained convinced that Drew was on the losing end of their conflict. However, Drew countered that the law was on his side, and the situation wouldn't matter to those long gone. When Willow arrived, she stood up for Drew, asserting that he would have been the most loyal Quartermain had the family fully accepted him. Tracy, in response, warned that Willow might find herself in an unexpected position of regret soon enough. At GH, Jack Brennan assured Carly that he would do whatever it took to prevent a repeat of recent events before leaving to handle pressing matters. After realizing he had missed Sonny's call, Brennan returned it and was informed about Valentine's plan to head for the pier and board a boat. Sonny's intel allowed Brennan an opportunity to intercept Valentine, and in exchange, Brennan provided Sonny with information about Carly's hospitalization. Over at Laura Collins' place, Valentine arrived hoping to see his daughter. However, Laura informs him that Charlotte Cassadine was staying with Rocco Falconeri for the night. Laura urged Valentine to turn himself in, but he insisted that his best chance of survival was to leave town. Lulu Spencer made an unexpected appearance, worried that Valentine intended to take Charlotte away again. However, Valentine reassured her that this was not his intention. Although Valentine remained firm on his decision to leave, he asked Lulu to tell Charlotte that he would always love and support her. Elsewhere, Jason Morgan received clearance to visit Carly and hurried to her bedside with deep concern. Jason learned that Carly had been exposed to polonium poisoning and that Brennan had originally been the intended target. Meanwhile, Sonny and Dan Falconeri received updates on the poisoning case, which led to speculation about Valentine's involvement. As Danta went to the police station to investigate further, Sonny informed Anna about Valentine's recent intrusion into his home. Sonny subtly hinted that he had given Brennan a lead on Valentine's location, prompting Anna to rush out in alarm. Following this, Sonny shared a heartfelt moment with Carly at her bedside, where she reassured him that she wasn't going anywhere anytime soon. At the PCPD, Cody Bell found himself in legal trouble again due to a misunderstanding related to his license plate, which resulted in a grand theft auto charge. Molly Lansing Davis and Alexis Davis argued over who should step away from the case due to a conflict of interest. Rick Lansing joined the dispute, but Cody took him aside and urged him to prioritize Molly's well-being over personal conflicts. Thankfully, once the misunderstanding was cleared up, Cody was released as he had done nothing wrong. Later, Molly encouraged Alexis to stop letting Rick get under her skin so easily. After Danta issued an APB for Valentine, he exchanged details with Lulu over the phone before shifting his focus to answering Molly and Alexis' questions. Meanwhile, Sonny met up with Jason and discussed Brennan's next move, emphasizing that they needed to ensure the situation was handled properly. Anna, now in her car, left Brennan a voicemail urging him not to pursue Valentine further. Despite her plea, Brennan confronted Valentine at the pier, catching him off guard by aiming a gun at him and declaring that this was the end of the line. Sonny Corinthos received intelligence about Valentine Cassadine's return to Port Charles and his alleged involvement in the recent poisoning incident that left Carly Spencer hospitalized. Determined to protect his loved ones and eliminate threats, Sonny contacted Jack Brennan, informing him of Valentine's whereabouts and his imminent departure from Pier 55. Jack, already enraged by the attack on Carly, set out to confront Valentine, with intentions that appeared to be lethal. At General Hospital, Nina Reeves visited Willow Corinthos, who was grappling with Carly's medical crisis and considering moving in with Drew Quartermain. Nina expressed concerns that such a move might complicate Willow's ongoing custody battle and suggested postponement. Demonstrating her commitment to supporting Willow and her grandchildren, Nina offered to purchase a new house for them, providing a stable environment during this tumultuous period. Willow was taken aback by the offer and agreed to consider it, acknowledging Nina's genuine desire to help. Meanwhile, Valentin Cassadine, aware of the mounting threats against him, attempted to see his daughter, Charlotte, but was intercepted by Laura Collins and Lulu Spencer. They implored him to surrender and avoid further endangering himself and his family. Unwilling to comply, Valentin fled, heading toward Pier 55 to escape, unaware that Jack Brennan was lying in wait, intent on retribution for Carly's poisoning. General Hospital spoilers hint at an intense confrontation between Valentin and Brennan. This episode highlighted the intricate web of alliances and enmities in Port Charles. In the world of General Hospital, relationships are built on secrets, betrayals, and moments of unexpected vulnerability. Fans have been buzzing about a recent scene between Brennan and Carly that may have changed everything. With just 5 words, Brennan left Carly, and the audience, stunned, signaling a potential shift in their complicated dynamic. General Hospital spoilers and updates tease that Jack Brennan might only say 5 words to Carly Spencer following her recovery. A significant romantic shift could be on the horizon, so let's explore what awaits Brennan and Carly. Fans of GH are aware that Carly once hesitated about getting involved with Brennan, but she eventually realized she was overanalyzing the situation. Taking a leap of faith, Carly chose to embrace her feelings and spend the night with Brennan, unaware that this decision would lead her into a precarious situation. After an incident involving Valentin Cassadine tampering with a bottle of champagne, Carly found herself in serious jeopardy due to her connection with Brennan. The fear of losing her again would weigh heavily on Brennan, leading him to question whether their romance is truly sustainable. Following Carly's recovery in the hospital, Brennan might come to the difficult realization that parting ways could be the most selfless choice for her well-being. Brennan could anticipate a future filled with uncertainty, leading him to create distance between them for Carly's safety, although she may not agree. This brings us to the impactful phrase he could utter: "I'm too dangerous for you." However, it's important to note that Carly may not easily accept his decision to walk away. Known for her resilience, she might stand her ground and refuse to let fear dictate her choices, despite the challenges they have faced. There's a possibility that Carly will actively fight to preserve their bond and their future together, even if Brennan tries to step back. This situation could ultimately become a turning point for Brennan and Carly's relationship, offering a chance to strengthen their connection. However, Carly remains unaware of just how much danger surrounds him. Carly must also consider her children's well-being and any risks that could arise from her relationship with Brennan. This entire ordeal could leave Carly feeling uneasy. She worries about potential threats to her kids, but what she doesn't realize is that Jocelyn Jacks is already entangled in dangerous circumstances because of Brennan. He has pulled Joss into the chaos surrounding Cyrus Renault and led her into a secretive world involving the WSB. From the moment Brennan arrived in Port Charles, his presence sent shockwaves through the town. Initially seen as a ruthless manipulator with his own mysterious agenda, Brennan quickly found himself at odds with Carly Corinthos, a woman known for her resilience and unwavering loyalty to her family. Their clashes have been fiery, each refusing to back down in their battle of wits and power. Carly, having endured heartbreak, betrayal, and loss, has developed a thick skin over the years. But Brennan is unlike anyone she has encountered before. His charm, calculated moves, and ability to get under her skin make him both a threat and an enigma. As tensions between them reached a boiling point, Brennan delivered 5 words that shifted the course of their relationship. "You're stronger than I thought." For Carly, this was more than just a compliment, it was an acknowledgement from someone who has continuously underestimated her. Brennan, who had spent time trying to manipulate and outmaneuver Carly, finally saw her for who she truly is, a force to be reckoned with. But why now? And what does this mean for their future? Brennan's words leave fans wondering, has he developed a genuine respect for Carly, or is this just another move in his game? Given his history of deception, Carly would be wise to remain cautious. However, even she couldn't hide the flicker of surprise and intrigue in her eyes when she heard those words. If Brennan's admiration is sincere, this could mark the beginning of a fragile truce, or even an unexpected alliance. But if he's playing a longer game, Carly might find herself caught in a web she never anticipated. Future spoilers hint that Carly will soon face troubling news. Carly has always been a woman who trusts her instincts, but Brennan's unpredictable nature makes him a wild card. Will she use his newfound respect to gain an upper hand, or will she lower her guard and allow a different kind of relationship to form? The possibilities are endless, and General Hospital fans will be eagerly watching to see how this dynamic unfolds. Will Carly and Brennan become reluctant allies, or is another betrayal just around the corner? One thing is certain, those 5 words have set the stage for a dramatic and thrilling new chapter in their relationship. Stay tuned for more General Hospital spoilers and updates as this story continues to unfold. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.